Hello everybody and welcome to Adventures with Death, a Minecraft survival series featuring the Death Audition and Fox Ferocious. These are streamed live on Twitch every Wednesday at 3. You can catch us there at twitch.tv/thedeathaudition or twitch.tv/Fox Ferocious. These will also be uploaded to YouTube on Monday. So catch us on either or. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Adventures with Death and Fox Ferocious. And we will just jump right into that because I don't really ever have much to say on the preemptive side of things. What? You want me to talk to you directly? No. We have other people to do that. So let's just get into the game. If it'll work. You know how it works. It probably... there it goes. Alright, so hopefully... Oh, Fox is already in chat. Fox, can you hear me? Oh, he's went and muted himself. He's being a good guy. Anyway. Let's just hop right in. I bet he's in game. I bet he's cheating. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. We're gonna have to go beat him up. Where's he at? Oh, he's up there. Get him with the... Oh, almost. Almost had him. Anyway, what I think we'll do today... That son of a bitch. He's throwing snowballs at me. I still don't know what this is. I can't picture in my mind what is being built here. I know it'll look good when it's done, but like my head just cannot wrap around what it is. Isn't that a great sound? Hear all that? Yeah. Give me that wheat. And replant. So I'm not gonna wander. I'm not gonna say that. This bastard. I literally thought it was a zombie. All I heard was. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pointing at you. No, I'm not. But now it's time for my customary. We are live.
Live from Mine City, USA.
So I don't want to call this that.
United States of Death Fox. USD.
Yeah, I like that DF. Unless it's all one word, I guess. But so yeah.
Man, how things been? How you been the last 5 days?
7. But pretty good. Man, today everyone at home can. Hey, thanks for the follow. Today, I decided it would be a grand idea to clean out my backyard, and let me tell you, that turned out not to be a good idea. Like, my back is killing me. But
so how long did that take you? Are you done?
Kind of. I'm done for the most part. The reason why I say that is because I was able to like get all the wood. Like there was a bunch of wood from fallen trees and stuff back there, and and I've just been neglecting it. I think like when you come over Thursday, you'll know. But
yeah, if I'm thinking how I'm thinking it is, it's probably very extensive. Pretty much to that area of his backyard, guys, anything would have been an improvement.
Yeah, because it was just packed like with trash. Like, I'm gonna offend people, but redneck really comes to mind.
Okay with rednecks.
But yeah, I doubt it. But so essentially I cleaned most of that out. The only thing left is like grills and stuff that I really have no way to get rid of them. So, but anyway, all that to say, the whole reason I'm doing that is because, and Fox kind of already knows this, someone just gave me a shed. With the only caveat that I have to dismantle it and get it myself. So we're going to see how that goes. And Fox going to help me.
Oh, yeah.
But
It's all cardio to me.
I get lucky, dude. Who else can say, oh yeah, someone just said I can have their shed. You know? And it's not a small shed. It's 10 by 16. So, you know, you guys, that's a big deal to me.
Like, yo, put this together.
Hey, I told you I'm doing that. Well, I guess I'll tell the stream what I'm doing.
You talking about the garage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, what I'm doing is, you know, this is definitely a first world problem, I guess. but I'm wanting to turn my garage into a home theater. And it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, but to do that, I need a place to store everything. So, you know, why not get a free shed?
On top of it.
Like, sometimes I think, like, I really don't buy into all this stuff, dude. Like, you know, the universe and everything, you know, talking to me and stuff. But I'm telling you, me and my wife were just talking about getting a shed the day, like, before. And then a free one just fell into our lap. I'm like, man, what is going on?
Stream, I totally stream, however you want to be called. I totally buy the universe telling you things.
And that's why
there's just been too many things throughout my life, especially recently when I started paying attention to it. It's like, there's no way you could have known that. I mean, there's a way, but it's very unlikely.
You're ignoring it was Jesus. So
it was Jesus.
It was Jesus. Jesus.
He did a lot of things during his life.
Did he?
Yeah.
You actually cannot prove that.
He walked everywhere.
Hey, just remember that Jesus' life skipped 30 years. So
he was baptized when he was grown. So.
Yeah. So you know,
symbolic.
There's a reason, I'm certain. So
all symbolic.
I just pissed off some
he probably wouldn't actually.
Oh, you're going that far, huh?
Oh no, he was here, but was he actually born, or did he just pop here? I mean, the story is immaculate conception.
He just appeared.
It's always possible that he was just been here and just walking the whole earth this whole time.
I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't agree. Just because. Never mind.
The Bible has a lot of holes, man. There's a lot of holes for us to fill in.
Unicorns!
I think
Unicorn! Oh.
Bill Maher? No. We'll do it. Oh no, he just walks out. Maybe I'm not Bill Maher. Maybe I'm what's his face that walked out of his own show. Piers Morgan, wasn't it?
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he walked out of his own show.
I did.
They were asking him questions he didn't want to answer after he talked shit about this person that he's been talking shit about for like months to years, and he's like, "No, this is ridiculous. I'm not doing this today." Like,
that reminds me of one of our friends.
I'm like, wait, and then yeah, it's even more so because he's the one that like got into that situation himself. Like, it's his show.
Can we go home?
That dude over there. Like, bro, you did not have to put yourself in the situation.
Just one of those things. Oh no! I just dug into a
lava pit.
No, it's
That's probably the worst thing.
It's water. It's probably the best thing I could have dug into, but
yeah, it's not too bad.
Ugh.
Oh, they coming.
Just like Chitana's father.
One per week at least.
Has to. I think I'm gonna bake some potatoes, motherfuckers. We're gonna bake. I'm gonna bake some potatoes, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Fox is like, that's not all that's baked.
Oh See, last week, yeah. I'm waiting till after this time because I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's hard for me to make conversation when I'm like that.
You know, I was gonna say that. I was like, no, I could tell that. I could tell. Oh, you know, I
know.
Oh man. So I got another interesting story while I'm waiting for these potatoes to bake. So I was uploading last week's Minecraft Adventures to YouTube, and it was only a 4.5 gig file, but it took 4 hours to upload.
Jeez.
And I could not figure out for the life of me why. And of course I'm an idiot and didn't do a speed test right up front. But then my mom calls me. She lives down the street, and it's like trying to upload like a gigabyte, and she said it's taking like 2 hours. And I'm like, what in the world? So I found out we were only getting half a megabit of upload.
Bruh.
Yeah, like, and it's like, I found out there was a outage in the area, but I uploaded a 4.5 gigabyte file with half a megabit, so, you know. But,
Half a megabit.
yeah, I was not happy.
I've been there, man. Where things, and you'd be like, huh? Like, you'd be like, last week, and you always have something to compare it to. You'd be like, last week I uploaded something way longer than this. It took less time.
Yeah, I mean, because last week I think it was a 6 gig file, and it uploaded like in 25 minutes, maybe 30. Because I'm supposed to have 40 megabit. So, by the way, I'm cooking you some spuds too. So.
Yeah. Some McAllister spuds.
Where the fuck are these zombies? Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Well, if they were McAllisters, I'd have to give you 2 and cut them in half and push them together.
Yeah, because that's a lot. My dad had never had a spud until like, till probably like, I think it was last week. He was like, yeah, I wasn't ready for this. Is huge, this thing. He's like, yeah, it's a lot of food. That's a lot of potato. It's just something you're not expecting.
Dude, I got a problem with potatoes. Like, I feel like that character off of Attack on Titan. Let me ask my wife. Hey, what was the potato girl's name on Attack on Titan?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Shoot, that was a thing.
I'm gonna be in trouble for that because like she's a waifu for a lot of people, and her name's Sasha. Yeah, I'm like gonna upset half the Attack on Titan people. But I swear I like the show, guys. Like, but
How dare you not know this obscure?
Yeah.
It's not that obscure, but still, how dare you not know this obscure character trait?
Where are you? Here you are. Hey, come here. Get your potatoes.
What's up? Potatoes.
Hey, how are you just gonna leave this? This is valuable.
Because maybe I was gonna get it later.
Bullshit. What? Why did you just leave this here? Or was it convenient? I put this here as a joke. It must just be convenient.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, that's what he get.
Oh, okay.
Because it's gonna bother him. I said that.
It does. So I'm gonna go ahead and not have that anymore.
I was like, I didn't do this.
You should have heard me. I was smack talking before you got on. I was like I know Fox has this grand vision for what this is gonna look like, but right now I can't see it. I don't know what this is.
They're gonna be towers that extend down and kill everyone.
Oh, okay. See, I think you've told me like 3 times that you're putting towers down, and I just for some reason don't listen and forget. So
come back and look at it and it's like, what is this?
yeah.
Man,
But if there's towers that come down, that's gonna be cool. I'm gonna like that. Are they gonna be circular or cylinder, or are they gonna be square?
They're gonna be square.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna start with squares because I know it's easier to.
You know what else it is?
Hmm?
Hip to be square. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hip to be square.
Yeah. Did I go? I went too far. Oh no!
Too far back. I can't follow you that far. It's like the Flash and Batman v Superman. I can't follow you that. I'm too early. I'm too early.
You know, that's something you never want to tell your significant other.
I'm too early. I'm too early.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. What are you, Yoda? Oh, no, you're Jesus. I have come. Well, if you have it.
That compilation.
Compilation?
Yeah, the Lord of the Rings compilation.
Oh, okay. You're nasty.
I can't wait to see, because it's gonna be probably a longer video than I think.
You. That's just it. You don't think? No, I'm kidding.
I don't think.
But so speaking of Lord of the Rings, I saw this picture of I forget his name, Viggo Mortensen and leading actor in The Boys. Oh, God.
Homelander? Oh no, Dwight.
No, I said leading actor, but what I meant was
Carl Urban?
Carl Urban. Yeah, it was Carl Urban and Viggo Mortensen. And they were in a video game shop, what looked like in Japan, holding up copies of the PC Diablo games and all their gear that they got while they were in Japan filming Lord of the Rings. I was like, man, I didn't expect that from them is all I'm getting at.
Motherfucking goddamn
Yeah,
creeper.
you having a moment?
Man,
You just got silent, and I'm like, okay.
I was like, bro, don't you blow this up here? Yeah, I knew. I was just saying. I was like, I need some torches up here. And then they started appearing. I was like, okay. Thank you for confirming my bias. But you say you saw who in what again?
Viggo Mortensen and Carl Urban in like a store in Japan while they were filming Lord of the Rings back in the late 90s, like showing all the video games they had bought, like holding PC copies of Diablo 1, and it was just funny.
All just freaking nerds.
That's all we all are.
Nerds.
Nerd! Oh.
Nerd.
No! Oh. No! Oh. Just keep going with it.
You may call me Super Tommy Guru.
Oh, so he calls himself God. Pretentious prick. You know, I have lost inspiration to do the little grovel, the little hole. But I'm gonna persevere for the audience.
I promised you this.
We are gonna get this shit done, and we're gonna get it done right. Oh yeah, now get it done right. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just stupid.
It sounded like Nixon for a second.
I am not a crook.
He starts singing.
Oh, I can't. I don't think I can do it. I sound like the Futurama Nixon.
Uh-oh. And that's what your ass get. That's exactly what your ass get.
You actually, physically.
That's exactly what your booty get.
That's.
Hit the
See,
booty, dude.
you went way too far.
Hit the stanky leg.
You went too far!
Stanky leg.
Stop! We're not bringing up the SH word. We're not bringing up the D word. No. I'm
Get stanky or get booty. You got two
I'm gonna
choices.
break my own rule because I'm laughing like an idiot thinking about it. So I saw this meme that it's this fucking monkey that just stinky.
What?
I'm gonna see if I can find it. Oh yep. I'm gonna play just the audio.
This man is going through it in front of me.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
Alright.
Alright, so only my guys heard that, but I'm gonna send it to you so that you can play it for all your friends.
Uh-oh. Trying to take over the place.
He went, uh-oh, stinky.
He boo-boo?
Yeah.
What happened?
He did. 1, 2. No, I sent it to you in Discord. 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I think this room is big enough. Oh man, don't get that song stuck in my head. Why would you sing that?
This is actually disturbing.
Did you see it? Like,
Yes.
I don't think it's the whole thing. It's just the beginning. Uh-oh, Stinky. You can watch the whole thing.
Nah, y'all gonna watch this with me. You can hear it.
Oh, get up. Go to the bathroom.
The internet, man. 15 seconds is perfect for this. But it went on for extra. I'm good. I am good.
You didn't need all that? Might have gone
This is slowly zooming in.
might have gone too far in a few places.
Like,
No, dude, you actually can't say that.
I like cheese.
I like turtles.
I said that yesterday. That's what made me think of it.
Man, so let me tell you, man, like, I've been exercising. I think I brought it up the past couple of weeks, but man, so I've kind of been kind of overboard. I decided it would be a great idea to run 6 miles a day. I mean, run. And well, I did that for 3 days, and I did it for 3 days. And let me just tell you, I don't think I can do it anymore. It's not even muscle pain. It is definitely joint pain. So,
Night is trying to kick you.
man, it was just I couldn't even. Today I had to cut it in half. So it was depressing, but I'm like, you know what? I know I can do it, so I'm not going to be pouty about it.
Yeah. Because guarantee you is just you having to get acclimated to doing it.
Yeah.
I guarantee that's most of it. And some of it is probably running form, stuff you'll get better at with practice.
I hope.
Right? You trying to train to outrun a tornado.
Man.
He's
Well,
like, man, when that shit touch down, I want to be gone.
dude, I think
For
I'll
like 16 minutes, I'm gonna be running.
I think I'll get in the car.
Obviously, if you're running, there's no cars around in this situation, in this scenario.
I do think that, like, it makes sense to be able to run distances like that because, like, what if no, we don't run from predators anymore, but what if I was being chased by a fucking, like, dog? And, like...
Anything could happen at any moment where you will have to run for a sustained period of time.
Like, my old self could probably run for, like, 20 seconds, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm just gonna die. This is it. Oh. This is it. I will die. Oh.
Michael? Okay.
Yeah, that was who I was channeling, so I'm glad you picked up on it. Shimon.
Did you think I'm dead? That's ignorant.
He'd say that. He's probably saying that right now.
Y'all think I'm dead? Nah, I live forever. In the minds and hearts of the children and the people all over the world, and you see, I stopped. All over the world, and animals, Bubbles. Even though he gone, it's okay.
Did he die? Oh, he has to be dead. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like,
as sure as Wishbone is dead, Bubbles is probably dead.
that's something I'm gonna look up now.
Uh-oh.
What's the story? Wishbone?
Is Bubbles?
We'll find out. Huh?
I'm gonna put his Bubbles. Oh no, I didn't even have to. I was gonna put his Bubbles dead. Oh man. Let's see.
It's snowing.
So he gave Bubbles up in 2005.
Probably along with Neverland Ranch.
He's still alive, dude.
Wow.
He's 35. And they can live
Dang.
up to 50. So,
Oh, okay. Well,
just,
shoot.
yeah.
Man, Chimp outlived him. That's
See,
fucking crazy.
I'm pretty mad at what his publicist said. So, like, he said when Bubbles heard that Michael had died, he went bananas. And I'm pretty upset about it because that didn't need to be said, but
No.
but he made it that.
This man,
Went too far.
he went bananas. Everybody looks at him like,
He saw. It's like everyone wants to look at him and go, everyone saw the opportunity, but you're the only idiot that took it. So
you went in.
yeah. You know what though? He didn't say that until 2019. So
Yeah, but still,
yeah,
it's not even a too soon thing. It's a really.
yeah. It's like
It's just like in WandaVision where the Hayward, the government agent dude, was
Yeah.
like, you just lack vision. And everybody's like, really? Is this what we do?
dude, the writing got so lame in that last episode. From the dick jokes to that vision.
All
And
his characterization just left.
Dude.
There was barely any, but he had like,
he had a motive at least, like definitely a stronger motive than he did at the end. They made him kind of generic.
yeah, he became like cartoonish.
Yeah, and I'm like, I really hope that that's not a sign of y'all didn't know what to do.
There were plenty of things
Yeah.
that you hinted at and didn't do.
Because I'm definitely getting that vibe that you guys didn't know what to do.
And I think from what I'm hearing, to give them a slight benefit of the doubt, from what I'm hearing, it has something to do with COVID restrictions, so they meant to film more, which might also be why it's 9 episodes. And there's gonna be a 10th episode, but it's for like bonus, which I'm still gonna watch that.
Yeah.
I want to see behind the scenes with this.
Because watch, at the end of that, there's going to be some sort of credit scene or something.
That would be funny.
So you were right. Once they started that in the 6th episode, they did it every single one.
Yeah.
So
And it's probably because they knew, okay, once we let this out Pandora's box, they're gonna expect one every week. Man, again, I forgot Flash. The Flash was even back, bro. The Flash is on TV again, and I completely.
Oh my God, this motherfucker just creeping up the stairs.
Ooh.
Go ahead though. Continue.
Oh no, I don't know how. I mean, I know how it's gonna compete, but I don't want it to compete this way. But it might. But the Flash TV show, like, I don't know how it's gonna even begin to compete.
Oh, with
WandaVision or anything.
well,
Like,
and then the
even-
Falcon, Winter Soldier and the Falcon is gonna be starting this month, ain't it?
Yeah, I
So
want to say next Friday.
yeah. Oh, it's gonna start
Yeah.
Friday.
Next Friday.
Oh, wait, or is it one of those in the morning kind of things?
Oh, it's gonna be 2 in the morning, but I ain't staying
Oh,
up for it.
yeah.
But I still think it's gonna be a great series. I really do. I think it's gonna give us actual, like, we're gonna have more of an inclination of where this is going for at least a part of it.
We'll see if
This
it's
is more down to earth.
definitely gonna like all tie together and stuff.
Yeah.
Which we know it will, but I'd rather, like you said, see kind of like some sort of direction happening.
Yeah.
Because I really
This is
don't.
great, but they didn't. I mean, you still don't know what to expect for Phase 4.
Like I
they gave ideas.
I don't want to get emotionally invested in this stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
Too. I was about to make a video, and I might still do it, about how this phase, it's like a PSA to myself and to others. And I'm like, yo, this phase right here, from what we said from WandaVision, we already know that they are going to be playing games. Like, I don't know if we're going to get actual answers for stuff
Bullshit.
until much, much later. And then the answers are probably not going to be what we're
Stupid.
expecting.
Like, I'll
That's one way to put it.
I'll tell you right now, like, WandaVision wasn't as bad. I'm still flipping back and forth with whether I'm pissed off about it or not. But like with like Game of Thrones, dude. Like, no. During one of in the last season, what was I doing? Cause no, it was the big battle scene that was like built up for at this point like 4 seasons.
Oh yeah.
And I had guessed. You're not gonna watch it, are you? Or do you care about spoilers?
I don't care about spoilers at this point.
Okay. So like, what? I don't care about them. My wife just said, "What about your viewers and spoilers?" And I said, "No, they can hear it. I don't care." That's right, viewers. I've told you before. I'm gonna channel Gelnix. I'm gonna talk on this. Just assume I'm gonna talk, but at least I'm giving you a warning. But anyway, what was I talking about? Anyway,
GOT.
So no, there was a big battle scene that was like hinted at for years at this point, and it was too dark. Like they filmed it too dark, and then proceeded to tell everyone the reason it's so dark is because you guys don't have good TVs. And I'm like, all right. And then
strike one.
The whole time I'm sitting here like, you motherfuckers are gonna have this little bitch kill the Night's King, and I'm going to be pissed. And what I mean by that is there's a person in the show, Jon Snow, who has like been hinted at the whole time as being like a big guy, you know, big character, and it was in the show they had shown he's actually possibly, I mean, he actually is the rightful king, and he's had this like little rivalry with the Night King the entire damn time. And I could tell the entire episode that they were building up to have his sister, who had nothing to do with that storyline, they had just met back up 2 episodes ago, kill him. And
How
that's
many shows always pick the one person.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, you could have picked anyone else and I probably would have felt better. But no. But I'll tell you this, not everyone shared the same sentiment, because I had 2 people over watching the show with us that day. And what happened was, when that scene happened, she jumps out of the shadows and stabs him. And, which is stupid because she actually missed the first stab, because you can only kill these guys with a special sword or with dragon fire. So she missed it, and he grabs her by the throat, and then she catches the blade that she dropped and stabs him. Which was stupid, because whenever this person... What? It was Valerian. It was the dagger. But anyway, sorry. Y'all are going to see me talk to my wife a lot. But, So basically, the reason I was pissed is because whenever the Night King touched anybody, they died. And that was a big oversight. And then she stabs him and kills him. But anyway, the 2 people that were with me jump up and go, yes! And I look at my wife and go, bullshit! And I said, that little bitch just killed him. And I was pissed. I said, fuck this show. I said, fuck it, I'm not watching. I'm done. And
you keep going.
No, and I was so mad, and look at me, I kept watching thinking, oh, it'll get better. But then they undid the character development of, like, everybody. Like, it just made no sense. And these are also the guys everyone wants to make the Star Wars movies. So
yeah. There's a thing too that's I'm seeing now. Ever since the internet has gotten super, everybody has the internet.
yeah.
And it's a thing. These showrunners are starting to do things where I have to come up with something that nobody has guessed, even if it doesn't make any sense.
Dude,
and
but
I don't like that.
like,
because some things should be,
well,
in life, not everything is like, not everything is, we didn't expect any of this to happen. Like, no, that's not how life is.
Well, it's, and that's why I get so irritated. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt, but
it's cool.
I that's why I get irritated, because I'm sitting here like, these things that they're like, oh, no one will guess it. No, they're blatantly obvious, which is why no one bothered to guess it. because that's like the easiest story path you could take. And logically, everything leading up to this points towards one of these two alternatives that you decided, oh, that's too obvious. Let me do something that's equally more obvious but stupid.
Yeah.
Last Jedi did it. I'm sorry for all you Last Jedi fans. Like, you can enjoy the movie for what it was, but it wasn't a good Star Wars movie. But
it's and this is that's coming from somebody who has been actively into Star Wars probably since the prequels, you said?
man, like,
And you went back and watched the ones after the prequels? I mean, watch the original trilogy after the prequels? Is that what you said?
no, I actually started back in '97 when I was like really young. I had seen I started with the originals.
Okay.
And I did, though, that's a good little thing. I actually went and got to see, I went to the midnight premiere of Episode 1, Phantom Menace, and I missed the midnight premiere of Episode 2, but I got to see the midnight premiere of Episode 3. We actually camped out at the theater at like 5 in the morning to be first in that. But the point is like, I'm not going to be one of those guys who's like, oh, I'm a been a Star Wars fan for years. That way, none of you have opinions. No, you can enjoy the film and for what it was, but it just didn't make any sense to me. Like, canonically, of course, let me break out my shirt that says Last Jedi wasn't canon just to piss off all the people, but
because it's and I was bringing it up not to say that he's a storied fan, like he knows about this lore. No, I'm saying that to say you're saying it didn't make sense, and you've been into this. Y'all, I watched it, and I tell other people, I watched this for the first time in 2014. I'm talking about the original trilogy. I'm talking about, I didn't watch the prequels until a few years later because everybody was like, they're so bad.
they weren't that.
But I was open to watch them. I was like, eventually I'm going to have to watch them. And I did with Death.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed them more than the sequel trilogy. And I'm the, you can use me as a shield. As far as people saying, you're just mad that your fan fiction didn't come to life in The Last Jedi. And I'm like, hey, I didn't have any fan fiction. I'm just now getting into this because of the sequel trilogy. I was like, I want to see what the originals were like. And upon watching all of them back to back, the sequel trilogy doesn't make any sense. And if that makes you upset, I'm sorry. But you shouldn't be directing your hatred towards me. You should be directing your hate towards the folks that wrote it and had time. They had time to write a coherent story.
And I mean,
there are people out here that don't get any deals, that don't get it, that's been aching to work for Disney or Lucasfilm and have not gotten anything and probably write better stories. But they went with this. It's crazy.
Well, it's like, people are like, oh, you're just shitting on Rian Johnson. I'm like, no. I mean, he is to blame for what was made, but but at the same time, like, no, like, he made the movie he wanted to make, but the blame really falls on JJ because he gave it up. If he would have just wrote all three like Disney wanted him to do, we wouldn't be in this predicament.
I guess he was like, and it might have been that same. And I'm gonna give somebody else a shot. I want to do some other stuff. I want to do a Superman movie and all that stuff. I'm gonna give somebody else a shot, and he gave Rian Johnson a shot because he was recommended by Kathleen Kennedy.
I actually don't think he was the original choice. I don't remember.
You think it was Trevorrow? I thought it was Trevorrow.
Yeah, and he backed out.
Yeah.
So I mean,
he saw it right on the wall. He's like, they're gonna try to get my vision and then control it. That's exactly what they did.
You lack vision. So
I hope that dude, like, I was speaking of Tyler Hayward from WandaVision, I was hoping that they would, like, he don't have to be super connected to anything, but I was really hoping he was working for Thunderbolt Ross because their entire MO is exactly the same. Like, these superpower people are dangerous. We have to make weapons out of them. We have to make weapons like, that was a perfect, like, of course they can retcon it now, so it'll make sense, but that was like a perfect sort of thing they could have done to tie it into Falcon and Winter Soldier some more.
You know, my big issue with that is I just I'm tired of and this goes for most shows right now, but it's playing too damn safe. You brought it up last week, like they didn't want to tie him with him. But they wanted to leave it open, like you said, to where they could come back, maybe. And I'm like, come on, just pull the trigger, you know?
Yeah, like just go for it. You already. Same thing with the multiverse stuff, where people were like, "Oh, but nobody said that." And I'm like, but they fed into it, and the show itself feeds into it, and then they say, "Oh, there was no multiversal stuff," and I'm like, I have a problem with that just because they come out before this saying, "Hey, everyone, this is part of the multiverse trilogy." For Doctor Strange and all this other stuff. So of course we expected multiverse stuff, and then of course they tricked people into tricked fans into telling other fans that they're being unreasonable with their theories when they fed the theories.
Well, I mean, it's just like it's not Endgame, you know. And I'm not being silly. It's
no, that's exactly what I thought of because I was like, in that video, I'm probably gonna make that video because I'm pretty passionate about it. Now that I'm talking about it, but in that video that I want to make, I'm gonna be like, yo, everybody just needs to temper your expectations. I'm not getting excited. I'm really gonna try not to get excited for anything cosmic, anything like supernatural. I'm not gonna get excited for that for the MCU because right now I do feel like they're just playing with my nutsack like that. they're not gonna let me see the climax. They're just gonna play with me, and I'm good on that.
You know, like the worst part is the weirdest, like the farthest they ever went in terms of like weirdness is probably when they introduced Guardians, you know, of the Galaxy, because we hadn't had the space stuff yet. And I was going to say Doctor Strange, but I'm like, that came after, and we had already gotten a taste of it. But, like, they didn't pull any punches with that. Maybe it's the directors they're getting, dude. You know?
Yeah, because there's a thing with, they tell the directors, like, which is good, but you need to, again, manage expectations. They tell the directors, oh, we're going to let you have your vision to do what you want to do with this series. And then they basically, I think they give them an out. If it doesn't connect, then we can always just retcon it. And I'm like, y'all need to, that's the same thinking of, we'll fix it in post. Like, you should not be treating your things like that. You're going to make everybody confused.
It's kind of annoying.
It really is.
Because I'm tired of lowering my expectations.
Me too.
Because we've basically been spoon-fed that since about 2017, which was your expectations were just blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, they're normal expectations. You're just an idiot.
Yeah. Like, I don't... what did you expect me to expect after you put all this stuff out?
Like you
have... Be mad, Loki. Welcome to the stream, Loki and Ninja.
It's like you work in this field, you know? Like, you guys should know what we expect, and it's not that I don't know. I just don't think it's that complicated.
Yeah, stuff is not good just because you don't expect it.
Yeah.
Like, I think this we're getting to a point where that's all they... Well, none of the fan theories guessed this one, so it must be a good ending. And then there's people that's saying like, well, I didn't expect the ending, so, you know, it was fantastic. And I'm like, you know, it's one thing to not expect it and be pleasantly surprised. It's another thing not expecting to be underwhelmed.
You know, what I have to say about that...
I don't want to underwhelm your audience.
What I have to say about that is, you know, there are people that were blown away by, say, like The Last Jedi and you know, all these films that we're talking about and shows.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I say that's fine is it's just, you know, average consumer, whatever. But yeah. I'm starting to think that just doesn't fly anymore. I'm thinking the average consumer is starting to get a little smart, if you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, because there are people talking about Mephisto that have never spoken about him, that have never,
right.
So
And that's kind of what I'm getting at is, you know, I think studios are too far in the past, if you know what I mean. They haven't fully caught up with what people are. And by the time they finally catch up, guess what?
next thing.
Next thing. Yep. And they're going to be too far in the past again. So, hey, can you do me a favor? Just since you're up top, I'm kind of, down there working on something, but can you just peek over at the farm every now and then and see if anything can be harvested?
Okay. I'm seeing a lot from this.
I don't really care about the wheat. I more care about the beetroot. It's over here in this corner if you see where I'm at. I don't know.
Is it the red?
Yeah.
Like red? Okay.
Yeah, it's over here, close to my wolf, or my doggo.
Uh-oh. I'm using the wrong tool for that.
Uh-oh. Now's not the time to use that, Star Fox.
Anytime I hear that, I just think of Pokemon now, because
Pokemon! Oh.
Laboratory.
What?
I be trying to ride my bike everywhere in Pokemon. Like I remember as a child, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ride my bike around this laboratory. And Professor Oak, that's a stupid limitation though. But Professor Oak, this is not the time. There's a time and a place for everything. And I'm like, bro, we breeding Pokemon.
Man.
Yeah. You just sent, yeah, there's a time and place for everything. I can't ride my bike in any of these Pokemon stores, but you can send like a 12-year-old out to out in the wilderness to catch animals.
Dude,
I can't ride my bike and stuff.
Pokemon makes no logical sense. Like, it's one of those you have to suspend disbelief on.
This makes no sense. Oh yeah, yeah. That time.
You went too far, man.
I'm still waiting on that YouTube video, man. But at least he did the TikTok, not TikTok, the
Facebook.
Stardust.
Yeah. So I'm putting one of our friends on blast here. So we watched Rumble in the Bronx on Friday, and he hated it. Like, just did not like it at all. I'm gonna be honest with him, if he's listening. He didn't pay attention to like the first 40 minutes of it because the frame rate was not 24 FPS, and that he just stopped watching because of that.
I'm surprised he didn't ask, is this a telenovela?
Well, dude, like, I found out that, like, the only reason, like I said, I think I told you, that they stick with 24 is because it's just kind of tradition now. And there's some stylistic things, but a lot of filmmakers want to go to higher FPS because it actually looks nicer.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Point is, if y'all want to go bother him, his channel is twitch.tv/Gelnix, Gelnix. Just flame him during this next stream. Because...
And I'm going to get... Hey, this is just to get on him some more. I'm going to get on him about... Because he messaged me about the Super Smash Brothers. He was like, you want to stream Super Smash Brothers? I was like, oh, yeah, sure, man. Just give me a date. And I look on there, he's streaming like this week.
Oh.
And it was like Smash. And I was like, oh, you just didn't want to get your ass beat, all right. You know I'm going to talk some mess because of that. I'm like, oh, okay, you just didn't want to get whooped on stream. I understand.
Oh, it was funny because he came to get, just like Shlee's dad came. I said her name. It's fine. I knew it would happen eventually. Sorry. I know you're watching. Anyway, go ahead and look her up, guys, and look her dad up too. But anyway, what do you call it? I'll just fix it in post. But he came over and wanted his laptop because I had fixed it. I'm like, dude, did you ever update this thing? He goes, no. And it was like out of date by like 4 years, 5 years. But man. Oh, by the way, he's helping with the shed.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so, but I'm going to pick him up, so he'll be. You said noon, didn't you?
Yeah, it'll probably be like 11. After 11:30.
Okay. Because I'll give you the address. It's like up in I'm not gonna give the area, but it's above. It's off of Summer. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you know what? We'll circle back to that. I feel like talking about that a little bit. So I went to look at this shed in person because the guy's like, before I give it to you, like, I really want you to see it and make sure that you're gonna be willing to do this. And I'm like, you know, to the average adult, apparently they just don't grasp the levels of stupidity I have. Because if I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And he was like, you realize I want you to take it apart. It won't fit through the fence. I'm like, dude, I get it. And I will figure it out. Like we're going to do it this weekend. And he said he won't be there. And I said, but when you come back, it'll just be a blank space. And the reason I even bring that up is because my wife's dad was like, do you realize how hard it's going to be to do that? I don't think it's going to be possible. You should just buy pre-assembled. And I'm like, pre-assembled is going to be like, this shed I found out is like worth $3,000.
Man.
Yeah, that's how, dude, when you see it, you're going to be like, he's just giving this to you? and yeah, it's a nice shed. And he was like, you should just buy pre-assembled. I'm like, I don't want to spend money. like this is going to cost me like $25 for a trailer rental.
Do you not understand?
So, like, totally. But
this is why I said yes to this.
Yeah. But so the point was, like, I found out when I got there, the guy's like, I said, so you don't want it anymore? He goes, no, I want it. I really want it. But my wife wants a pool. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he goes, and she won. So that's the end of the discussion. I was like, okay.
Especially like with older couples.
Yeah, he had just retired, so
yeah.
So that was kind of funny, but you know it. But anyway, when I went and looked at the shed, I'm like sitting there in my mind, like, okay, how the hell am I gonna do this? Like, because Fox knows that I have a bad habit of underestimating how long something's gonna take me to do. But I'm still fast. I'm still fast because when I renovated my kitchen, like, I did it in like a week, and I think it would have taken the average person like what, a month? And
that's raw energy.
Yeah, and like I just get stuff done because I hate looking at it.
Like, that's gonna be one of those things you look back on at like 60 and be like, man, what? How did I, why, how?
Well, that's what I use, like, I nag my kids about. Like, when I have kids, I'll be like, see, when I was your age, I built a whole kitchen in a week with nothing but my hands and some paint. Man, because my goal, by the way, I think it's going to be I'm going to, like, solidify the goal on when we go out there, but I hope to be able to disassemble this thing and have it at my house in one day. I think that is possible because it's easy to disassemble, but, you know, knock on wood. But I'm nervous about the reassembly part. You know?
You say you're nervous about the reassembling of it?
Yes, because I'm hoping to get that done in a day by myself. So
it's an adventure where you're going nowhere.
I'm gonna tell you right now, like, there's like, one second, let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. Well, anyway, what I was saying is, depending upon how hard it is to take apart, you might be getting
follow-up.
Another request. Yeah, of, hey man, you want to come over Sunday and just, like, I'll buy a pizza or something. We'll put this bad boy back up. Because, man, hey dude, you got to come down here. Come down to my little pit and look what I'm doing. Little bit.
You're in the mine shaft.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be the mine shaft anymore, but yes. I'll be like Boomy. No, the newly renovated mine shaft. Take him to the mine shaft that's newly renovated and no longer a mine shaft.
The lines in there, man.
Yeah.
It's reminded me to watch Dragon Prince too, since that dude had a lot. He was like the head writer.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
and you can kind of sense it. I've only seen the first season, I think, of the Dragon Prince.
I was hoping he'd just look at me on the bed.
Floating bed.
Yeah. But this is going to be a little underground layer that I've decided about.
Layer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Spacious.
Yeah. I'm obviously I'm not going to leave it looking like this, but but I figured there'd be enough space for us to do stuff. Dude, do you hear that gargling? Like someone's got some mouthwash.
I don't.
Oh, really? Is that what I'm smelling?
Oh no! It's the smell that smells.
That smells smelly and joys.
Tell him, man, that's that meatloaf. Hey, was that you?
Huh?
Was that you?
Yeah, it was. I'm not gonna lie.
That's your-
I'm like, I better not lie. I fucked him. I pissed him off last week. It was me, Barry!
It's like killing the Flash, that's all.
It was me the whole time.
It was me, doo-doo head.
You can't. What'd I say about the D word?
Doo-doo.
Doo-doo head. Oh. Oh, so, what do you call it? School started this week again. They're actually letting elementary schoolers,
I noticed.
and so during my run, I have to cross paths with the heathens, but the point is the crossing guards are funny. They one time he was like running in place when he saw me, and I'm like, oh my god. Just being silly. Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's funny. Leave me the hell alone.
Get back.
Yeah, don't touch me. No. But well, it's like I was looking at him and I'm like, you know I'm not stopping and waiting for you to tell me to go, right? Like that's not a thing that I'm going to do. Uh-oh.
Okay. So it don't work from the actual thing, but it works from the. Okay, that's weird.
You can't
Anyway,
you can't say thing.
I can say 1.21 gigabytes.
So
Actually, I think I have another.
does a stripper have 2 gigawatts? My wife just said shut up.
2 gigawatts.
No, jiggle.
Gigawatts.
Yeah.
See, that's a new. See, we gotta put that one up to the scientific board because that's a new element. I mean, a new energy source.
2
Gigawatts.
gigawatts.
Keep moving.
Only for strippers.
They have the exclusive. They pretty much have a monopoly on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you know how many gigawatts is in a gigawatt? I bet that. I guarantee you, it could be calculated.
Gigawatt.
Like,
Just convert a few things, I'm sure.
like, because I guarantee you, there's energy being, there's energy being expanded here, guys. Like expensed, and you can convert that. So
You can convert anything to anything.
you really like the water, so you can jump, don't you?
Oh my god. I don't like this creeper back here.
Oh,
And this drowned.
really? Is that who I've been hearing?
Yeah, probably, because he doesn't have a, this creeper's trying to follow me over here, but he's not going to make it.
How you doing?
How
you doing?
Uh-oh. Yeah, there's a, as long as they don't get no harpoons, man, yeah. as long
Use
as
your
they-
harpoons and tow cable.
I hope he doesn't. get either of those. It's gonna be bad.
Did y'all?
I wish the drown would kill creepers. That'd be great.
That would be nice. But our lives aren't that nice.
Like the only things that fight are like skeletons with each other. Like one skeleton will shoot the other one by mistake, and then they'll just start fighting.
So if you feed these birds seeds, I guess they grow faster?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that's worth it. But whatever.
It depends.
I'm gonna end up making this farm automated like the eggs or whatever.
Mm. Oh, I just got it. Okay, good.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. What's up?
One of those 2 eggs that was in the chest had a chick in it. That's where that chick came from.
Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and name our chicken farm what it is.
Smoking.
I just misspelled farm to fart, so that's nice.
Berry farts.
that sign stayed up forever. Like, it don't even. Potatoes. Like now I'm at the point where I actually need coal or some sort of fire source.
Oh.
So I might have to venture off. I don't know.
I'm definitely gonna have to not necessarily venture off, but I'm definitely gonna have to go out there and get some more wood.
Oh, you got wood?
Oh no, I don't have it. That's why I need to
Oh,
go get it.
you need
I
wood.
have a pack of Rolaids in my pocket.
Man. Game of poker with Doublemint twins.
That was a great game, man. It was strip poker.
Wish
Great.
that video still existed. It probably does somewhere.
Man, I found a video of I have to convert all my AVIs, bro. I still got AVIs.
Oh wow.
I found a video of a skit that we were recording at B Harris's house,
Yeah.
and
Oh, I think I already. Was I there?
I don't think you were there.
Oh, okay.
You weren't there. It was some kind of Red Ring of Death parody thing. That tells
Okay.
you how it is. Oh, but it was actually old for when we did it, so I think I'm gonna edit it together as a surprise for those people.
And actually do it. Oh. Because they're not
That's
watching.
the thing too. I be telling people, I'm like, bro, we'll film something from like 10 years ago, and I was like, I told them back then, I was like, now watch, I'm gonna edit this.
One
Y'all
day.
gonna forget.
It's just gonna
Like if
appear.
I could edit my old albums, if I still had the audio files, because I know how to mix now, I would. That's why I keep everything now. I'm a digital hoarder.
Oh man, I literally just deleted like a bunch of stuff from back in the day. I don't know. I just got over it. I'm like, all I do is come back and look at it and get angry. So, I'm not angry. I guess depressed.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Cause I found one with old boy, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is funny. It was still funny. I was just like, but if I put this out, you're gonna think we're cool. So
Yeah.
I'll keep this to myself.
Can't have that now, can we? Yeah.
Cause we cool, but we ain't cool or no shit.
I knew that was coming. I knew it. We ain't cool and no shit. Well, I want to know, like, speaking of when we go on this trip, how long it's gonna take for him. Like, I think we should have a counter, like in our head of times he gets upset. Like, and by the huh?
I said, that's gonna be funny.
Yeah, I know, like, cause I just know he's gonna get upset multiple times.
It's gonna be something at the park probably, and he's gonna be like, this shit costs too much.
Cause I actually planned, like, I always said I wouldn't use what you call it. I wouldn't use oh shoot, it'll come back to me. No, I wouldn't use like going like to the carnival and shit. Like the little carnival games. that they have.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm
I thought you said you wanted to do that.
Well, no, I have in the past. I've always said no because I was channeling like my mom and everything, and like, oh no, that's too expensive. No, I want to spend $10 on a 1 in 1 million odds chance of getting a $2 prize. Okay, it's I'm paying for the fun, you know, and
experience.
Yeah.
It's like a slot machine.
I mean, yeah. Except every time I played a slot, I've won. So I think I just know when to stop. I think everybody pretty much wins on slots, but they don't know how to stop.
Yeah, I can probably confirm that because
Personal
I
experience.
was I was the only person that stopped.
Oh, I see.
And of course, like, my fam is a very traditional one, so you know, gambling,
Just
they're like,
keep
yeah, you
going.
know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, we just keep pulling that hoe. We'll see what happens. But I was like, nah, I made like 100 off of 50. I'm good. So I'm out. And my other person kept playing. And they made 200 off of 50.
I think.
And then lost 175.
Damn.
I was like, you should have just left, man. Leave the table.
You don't have to keep going. Well, but that's why they always say gambling addiction. You know, it's because it becomes an addiction. You want that feeling.
And I think I stopped too because I know I'm more at risk for that because I know I have some form of ADHD and I like flashing colors and sounds. So I know that if I keep on, I'm gonna keep on. So I need to stop.
Well, I'm kind of the same way. Like, I think I won like $200 once, and I thought about I was gonna keep going. It was off of $20, so like I made a pretty decent profit. And because we have a rule, I think I brought this up before. We don't gamble more than $20 in a sitting. It's just one of those things. So anything above that is cool. But anyway, I almost thought about going, but I'm like, you know what? I've made $180. I'm gonna walk out of here with 180 more than I stepped in here with, So I think I better stop. And I think I went and bought a video game. Let's ask. Hey, do you remember when I won all that money at the casino? What game did I go buy? Yeah. That was fun. She goes, "Are you talking to me?" And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "I don't know." Remember, guys, get a loving wife.
You immediately reinvested it into something that was valuable.
Like, probably not. Like, I don't remember what game it was, but I'm not playing it.
Well, it might be valuable.
Well, that's true.
I mean, even if you didn't play it, it's gonna be it's gonna be more valuable than
D's nut. Oh, I'm sorry.
Than random stuff like beer or alcohol. And I say that as somebody with a subjective view, obviously, because that might be very valuable to somebody. But games last longer than alcohol most of the time.
Probably, unless you waste it.
Yeah.
Like keep it in a storage facility. Never drink it. It becomes fine. Did you see the cock farm?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So, which is why it's funny when I typoed it as cock fart, So that was
the male queef, as we
I don't think that happens. Like I am very upset right now thinking about that possibilities of that happening.
We fart enough, and I think nature dictated that we farted enough.
You've had enough, sir.
We're not gonna give you an extra avenue to fart.
Because we would.
On purpose. We find ways.
Like, hey guys, check this out. Start taking it.
What we do with our armpits, man.
Yeah.
You think teenagers won't do that with their groins? Come on.
They'd
class.
Just start pelvic thrusting. Would it smell?
No.
Oh my god.
That will make it worse because then you can't pinpoint it.
Yeah, it's like, who's doing that? Timmy!
Somebody's crotch.
Richard! It's like you, Richard. It's like you, Dick!
Monster dick.
Jesus. God, where is this drowned? I'm gonna find this guy. I'm gonna kill him.
Man, he's up here eating meatloaf. Right?
Did you not kill him?
No, I just kept it moving because there was a creeper after me.
Oh no, he's down here. I found him.
Yeah.
I want to put a torch down here so that they can't spawn anymore.
Get up off of that thing.
Shut up. Shut up. Just shut up.
You know, if James Brown could sound like a zombie if he tried, because you know he does it.
Is that how they say? Yeah, that's where everyone got it.
Get up off of that thing. Give me that skin. Eat your neck.
What? No, that's where you've went too far.
When you said that, like the chickens all looked at me like, "Hey man, chill out, man.
Stop looking at me."
What you doing this, man?
Jesus. You know what? This is the worst part. Now, I think I will wait until offline for this. I know I keep saying that, but like cooking all this stone, cobblestone to make stone, so I can make stone bricks. Now that's gonna be a thing, where I'm gonna just be pissed off about it and mope. But I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go find a village. Sorry, I messed up. I must have.
They missed another opportunity in WandaVision.
What?
They should have said Evan Peters was. They should have tied him to Quicksilver, man, because then we could have had Terrence Howard come back as Rhodey and be War Machine.
Would he come back?
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, you all right?
Yeah. Up there. Back up there. It was either that. It was either the skeleton or the fall.
Yeah.
Jackass.
Yeah. Jackass? No. So, do you have a bed?
I think I just spawned in yours, or maybe that was, I don't know. Mine.
Is it the floating one?
Yeah.
That's my bed. I was gonna say, could you put a bed down so that we can make it make it daytime?
What happened to my bed?
Why?
It's gone.
Where's my bed?
What happened?
What happened to my bed? Where is my bed?
They trying to miss anything of my stuff.
Hey, first person to talk in my chat wins the prize. Since I know no one's gonna talk in chat, I'll probably lose viewers for it. I'll be like, oh, fuck him.
You want me to talk?
How dare you? Because, like, I'm 95% certain that Chitana watches my streams on mute. It is, like, just watching in the background somewhere else.
Definitely in the background. But you know, the difference is I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be back here. I'll just say it.
I guess put your bed over here. Or do you have one?
No.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, you destroyed both of them, and then one of them was just left.
Did one of them despawn?
It probably did, if that's a thing.
Oh, no, it's right here. Here, I'll put it down for you. I wonder if I can set it next to mine in the air.
Cause I'm tired of these freaking snakes on this Monday to Friday plane. I'm tired of these.
Isn't that how he, how the clean version said it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
I'm tired of these monkey. I still say that too. I'm tired of these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
Oh my god. Like,
Yeah,
oh.
really?
Like,
Take it. That's a project in and of itself, right there.
they were excited.
There you go.
So, okay, so, can you jump to that?
That's the wrong first step. Literally. I wonder. Ah!
Let's see
No.
if I can.
Huzzah. Maybe if I like.
Oh, crouch jump. Yeah, let's see.
I forgot you could do that.
I don't think we can. Okay. I'm gonna quit hurting myself.
Huzzah.
Huzzah! Alright, so get in the bed. Oh, look, you bounce on the bed now.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make it daytime. Make the nighttime daytime.
Woo. Wake you. Oh.
It's-
He killed me. I mean, he smacked me.
It's
Listen,
coming.
that's waking up. You just wake up and get smacked the shit out.
Dude, I completely forgot that we have like this underground layer here.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I thought you were at first.
no. So I guess I'm just gonna wander off and see what I can find, cause I need a materials. Man. So are you gonna make this all out of cobble or replace it with what are you doing? I guess what I'm asking is explain what you're doing for the audience.
Is that down there? Oh, okay. It was a zombie. He was behind you for a second, and then the sun got him. But yeah, I'm gonna replace the ones that's jutting out from the bottom. That's gonna be like stone. The
Okay.
top part is like cobblestone.
Okay. Cool.
I'm working on a fence. That's what I was doing next. Yeah,
Keep out the undesirables.
that's right. You got to.
So,
Oh yeah, and torches too. I need both of those.
like, cobblestone, you made me think about it. Like, back in the day, I remember first playing this game, and it you know, I remember the very first server I played on. And I know I've talked about this once before, but it was such a tight-knit community. Like, I think there was maybe, like, 20 of us, and the server was open, and anybody could join, and everyone's stuff was made, like, we actually built a city, you know, like a little town everyone could live at.
We built this city.
Yeah, not on rock and roll. But,
On Minecraft.
and I'm gonna blow it up on Minecraft. But anyway, what happened was we started getting griefed from random people that would join the server. So we decided to make a whitelist so no one could join the server but, you know, us. And that was so much fun because what we did was we kept everything intact, even the grief stuff, but we just moved to a mountain, and like this was before mountains were generated, if you know what I mean. Like this was a terrain glitch for this to be there, and we built there. It was so fun. Like sometimes I wish I could like reimagine it or even visit the world, but it's gone. So, but I'll never forget. Like I became admin during that phase, and we decided to make the server public again because we started getting bored. And
Wow.
man, we didn't expect such a big turnout. Like I think we had like 30 people just in a day show up. So, you know, it was cool. I'm done being nostalgic now.
He's getting wistful.
Yeah.
Misty eyed.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Like the city. We're kind of starting on one right now.
Yeah.
We keep hinting at it, but I mean, it's not really a hint if we just went out and said, "Yo, we're gonna have y'all over here one day."
We're doing it. Like, I still would like... I would completely be open to some of our especially closer friends actually actively playing with us on this, but they just, you know, like everything in life, ignore the shit out of me. So...
The cats ignore you. Oh.
No, the cats do not ignore me.
Oh, yeah.
The cats love me. But now the birds are scared shitless of me, so...
I'm waiting on, I mean, that's half of everything, man. You know, I'm a creative, you know, not to toot my own horn, you know. So I'm used to it's really not to my own horn. I'm used to used to people not answering or answering. Yeah, man, we'll do that, and then just never hearing from them again. I mean, I've done it to a couple people, so.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
It's only shade when they fake the funk.
Yeah.
And like, man, I cannot wait to get on there with you guys. This is gonna be great. And then they just disappeared. That's some bull.
That's like, I know for a fact that's our life though, because that happens all the time. To like,
great.
And I think that's why I have a problem with like asking people like, are you sure you want to do this? Like, are you you don't have to. Because it's like, I'd rather just get it over with that you don't want to do it.
Just skip all this.
Yeah, I'd rather not go like a week of asking, hey, you ready? Oh, yeah, man, I'll be ready. And then, like, it's just always next week.
Like somebody's app, like, are we going to go to the market, Papa? Maybe next week. Next week. We go next week.
This little piggy. This little piggy went to market. Oh,
man.
no. By the way.
I'm probably going to cheat to get some concrete, colored concrete.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the paved streets. Because I don't like doing all that. You can make concrete, colored concrete.
Is it concrete or terracotta?
Not terracotta.
Okay.
It's I think it's called concrete block because they'll give you a concrete mix in here.
Oh, okay.
And you can have like colored concrete, so you can kind of have like paved streets. But it's so much work.
Yeah.
And I'd rather just cheat, honestly. Like I don't consider it cheating because they made it so much work to do.
Dude.
You gotta get the concrete. You gotta basically mine something that'll give you concrete mix or something. And then you gotta get some dye, enough dye to make a street. And then you gotta like put water on the concrete mix so you can. In real life, it's fine, but not in Minecraft.
Not in a game. Why you have to be bad? It's only a game. So. Dude, this song just appeared, like, started playing, and, like, now, you know, Minecraft's got some bangers, but, I was in the ocean, and it just, it matches completely.
Oh, wow.
Like, I'm starting to zone out with how much I like it, so.
That's how, dude, I was playing Cell Shade, Cell Shade last week.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, it was stuff happening on beat. It was a bunch of stuff happening. I was like, Cell Shade, your music, man. You need to like get some Minecraft visuals or something on there because it's perfect. Like this is like, I mean, it was certain things were happening. Like you would run up to me on, I just died completely.
That sucks.
I missed the water. But you ran up to me and your footsteps were on beat.
Oh, really?
I'm like, it's to this extent. It's insane.
By the way, I'm collecting kelp.
I saw that. You were drying it, and then I saw a kelp block.
Yeah, kelp blocks are really efficient, like for fuel.
Okay.
They're better than coal, but coal blocks are better, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like, eventually when we go and mine, it's probably gonna be. This is basically a holdover, like just until we can get enough coal.
Because the only thing I'm concerned about, like when going out there, is the way back.
Yeah.
Fine out there, but the way back has got to be.
Well, it seems to be we're cursed in that aspect. Because every time we've went out, one of us has went out, one of us dies. So.
If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
Put some gravel up in there.
You actually legally are not allowed to say gravel on the stream. This is a Christian Minecraft server.
Put some grab ass in there.
Gravel is what Satan tempted Eve with. I think I read that right.
Close. You were close.
Oh my God! Oh.
Surface is rhymes with gravel.
Oh.
Either, so.
Potato chips.
You don't even know what this is, do you, Eve?
Dude, if I had never had potato chips in my life, and someone just comes up to me and like, here's some potato chips, I don't know. It might be worth the sin.
Would you like some chips? What are chips?
They're the same as crisps, but in America.
You see, he has kept you from them.
Dude, I saw a meme. I'm gonna dive a little bit into that. The Prince, what is it, Prince Henry or Harry? Mm-hmm. It's just him, and he goes, "The reason I left is because I found out I've been lied to my whole life. They're not called biscuits. They're cookies." I'm like, man, they're messing with this guy. I actually think it might be beneficial for me to return. I like have basically a full inventory. Yeah, I have a full inventory. Hey, actually, you know what? Go to the bed if you can do me that favor. Tell me when you're there. Because I'm going to kind of manipulate. What'd you say?
I'm there.
Okay, go to sleep.
Yeah.
Tell me when you've done it.
I did it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, nice. I was gonna ask you. I was actually gonna ask you to do that.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you if you could do that.
Man,
Like, is it possible? Yeah, it makes sense.
That used to be something we did on another. I mean, every server I've ever played on is like, if there's like 2 people on, hey, can you log off so I can go to sleep and and make it daytime?
That just gives you extra time.
Yeah. Because that's exactly what's happening here. I need I kind of want to find a village before I head back. I'm kind of armored enough that I can survive a creeper explosion, so
yeah.
I would be pissed if I died and lost all this kelp. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna come back.
Barnacles.
But actually, man, now I wish we would have built over here. Oh well, we can always move later.
Yeah. Connected via underground.
My underground tunnel. That houses my underground lair.
The air quotes, man.
Yeah. I'm not doing them, guys, but
Layer.
oh man, I found some clay.
They just gotta stop aching.
That
That wasn't the strongest, but I am proud of how quickly I thought of it. Like, you know what? That wasn't the strongest one.
This is meta, but I'm gonna say it as just to be mean. Fox's favorite singer growing up was Clay Aiken. No. That was actually my mom's. It was pretty bad. It was one of her obsessions.
Because no, I'm thinking of Ron Seacrest. I mean, Clay Aiken could be.
What?
I was like, are you sure that he likes women?
He doesn't. He actually came out.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Everybody was telling that. Yeah. Like, even me back then, I was like, I'm hearing that he might be, huh?
Well, what's funny about that is, you know, my mom went to all the concerts and stuff.
She was like, no.
And yeah, and she was so adamant that he wasn't. And what was funny about that is one time during the show we found out, like, we met his, and this is air quotes, roommate that is a friend from college that just wanted to come and travel with him during his tour. And yeah, it was obvious. Like, it didn't matter, but like, it was just one of those things of, oh yeah, okay, oh yeah, it's all coming together.
It's definitely happening.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Your mom was like, well, no, that's his friend from college.
Man. Yes, pretty much.
Because he's saving himself for me. Dude, sometimes I have to like, This is slightly unrelated, but also related. I have to like. I be trying not to say it so loud, out loud. But when people like complain about things that are not important, I'll be like, all I can think of in my head is, but what about me? In that voice.
Jesus.
I be trying to, dude. I be fighting the urge to say it out loud.
You have to.
I have to say it under my breath.
Man, I bet around our friend, you you really have to keep that hidden.
But what about me? People dying in the street. Somebody got robbed yesterday. Somebody got their car jacked. Grr, but they didn't have any bacon when I went to shop. Grr. What about me?
You know, it's just human nature to complain, I think.
It is.
We just like to complain. Like, I still say, I tell people all the time, if we lived in a utopia, we would complain because we'd be bored.
Yeah.
We have to have something that entertains us, or we're just going to be upset. Which is fine and all, but you know what? If anybody out there watching this in the future decides that they just want to give me enough money to where I can just sit there and not do a damn thing, I'm open for that. I will complain about being bored. And I will happily do it. Because I'd rather do that than, before. Like, that actually ties in with a good what do you call it? Story. So, like, I started out working in fast food, like most people do. The only difference was I was 15. Hey, Gelnix, he's here! He's here! Okay, but anyway, thanks.
All right.
But
Giselle.
So, oh Lord. So basically, like, I was 15 when I started working, and I didn't care. Like, I did, but I didn't, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And I remember thinking to myself, man, I want to, work my way up. I want to be manager. I want to be blah 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 blah. By the way, your tower actually helped me find my way home. But
that's why I make them so tall.
But and by the time I was 18, I had decided I hate this. and at 20,
the birds.
Like at 20, I know for a fact I was like, I could never do this again. And it's one of those things of, the reason why I say it ties together with that is because, like, now whenever I think about how much I'm, like, annoyed at my job, like my current job, or I'm annoyed with a situation, I go, I could be back there. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I know what it could be. And yeah. I had a nightmare last night. I haven't been in college for 3 years at this point, and I had a nightmare last night that I had not went to one class. So, like I had went to every other class but that class, and I purposefully... Yeah, my wife just said that's common because she has it too. And I'm like, it's always some stupid class. Like, I'll have all my engineering courses, but I skipped the music class, like, the whole semester, and it's like the last day. And it's like, oh no! I'm not gonna be able to graduate. Like, I actually jumped up out of my sleep last night and went, that's not real.
Alternate universe.
Yeah, so, but, at the gym, Gelnix, man, go burn it off, get off.
All right, broski.
But,
get the energy up out of there.
I went to the gym earlier today.
Them jewels.
But yeah, I still have that, and it haunts me. Because I hate it. Because, like, it's full panic mode. And in specific, the worst part was, like, this time I actually knew in the dream where, like, I was working. Like, I was working where I work now, and I'm like, they're going to fire me because they're going to find out I didn't have a degree. And, like, You know, obviously I have a degree, but still.
Yeah.
It's like in my head, I'm like, oh, nope, it's over. It's done. I've messed up.
And then dream logic is like, yep,
You screwed
there's
up.
no logic.
Yeah.
Dream
I'm-
logic is almost if emotional logic was just logic.
I actually think that's part of the reason I woke up. Is because it's like kind of like you realize that you're dreaming kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, because I think, like, in my head, the whole reason what gave away that I was dreaming was the fact that I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't been in school for forever.
Yo, I worked for this, and I definitely did this, and I deserve to keep it. So yeah, that exists.
It's like
Your
getting all the,
abort!
evacuate the facilities.
I think they're all just simulations. They're either simulations of the brain, the subconscious, of course, trying to work stuff out.
You're inside a simulation. Inside a simulation. Oh, sorry. Just Rick and Morty reference. You know, to be fair, you really have to have a really high IQ to understand the intelligence of... Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading a copy pasta for a minute there.
And then, that's a famous one.
I know.
Man, where... Well, COVID. I was going to say, man, I ain't heard nothing about the next season.
Yeah, but that hadn't stopped anybody else. I think he's just running out of ideas, man. Like, I mean...
Why you let them buy, like, 2 or 3 more seasons worth?
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it. He has he's done a lot.
Yeah. I love it when people be like, the most recent season, they're like, it's kind of boring, though. And I was like, probably because you remember the first half better than the second half. Because the second half is great, and the first half is like meh.
Yeah.
When you put the whole season together, it's actually a good season.
How do you make a brick? I know there's a way to make a brick.
Flip some cocaine.
Well, like...
I forgot to make red bricks.
That's what I'm saying. I had the clay ball, and I could have sworn there was a way to make a brick out of it, but, well, whatever. Whatever. Oh my god. Oh my. They're eating her. And then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god.
Man just stood there. That's my thing.
What'd you say, wife?
Boom.
But I mean, like that acting is on par with how Gelnick said Rumble in Bronx was.
Oh my god.
I am cooking cubes, Gelnix. Come on now. You don't cook your cubes like in a Oh, we're talking about 2 different cubes. Oh my god. I'm pretty certain my viewers just heard Alexa.
I heard it.
Mm-hmm.
I heard do it again.
You just heard it again too. Doo-doo. Oh, I said the D word. God damn it.
Now you must fight the champions.
And then just giant turd shows up. It's just a shit breaks through the wall.
I just heard of my cousin. Thank you.
I say I'm a shit. No. Like, I don't know why I imagined like a shit sounding like I'm grossing myself out. So.
I think it's because you're thinking of it squeezing out of things. How are you squeezing your throaticles together to create speech?
Throaticles. That's called your larynx.
Oh yeah, throaticals.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Oh, that's great. When we both did that, the dog went woof. So that's great. Okay.
Go look at my show on Disney Plus.
I don't know if you're George Clooney or
Jeff.
Oh, okay.
That show is funny, man, because people. I laugh at that show because it's number one, it's a good show because I can tell he just being himself, and it's sad because nobody else can be themselves around him except for specific. Like some people can, some people figure out how, but you could tell on camera that people are like, I'm just hanging out with you because you just Goldblum. You weird as hell.
He is one of those guys that I think you have to have a different personality to get along with.
Yeah.
And I totally think that I would get along with him just fine.
Yeah.
So.
Because he was saying things and I'm tripping and people are just kind of like,
do I laugh? You know?
Because in my mind, I'm like, bro, okay, you know they're filming a TV show and you know who this guy is. Like, you're at least tangentially aware if you're in front of him and you're acting this way. So, humor him.
Yeah.
The situation, at least.
By the way, is your Streamlabs, like, ever just, like, decide not to count viewers, right?
Oh, I ended up... I stuck with the OBS, regular OBS. Because I was going to switch to Streamlabs OBS, but I forgot what happened. I was like, I'm just sticking with this.
I'm tempted to go back because, like, my viewer count is not correct. Like, I want to know how it's telling me I only have, like, one viewer, but I have, like, 2 people talking to me.
And sometimes it's slow to update.
Yeah.
So it's all this shit. Every time I start thinking about stuff like this, I just remember it's all new technology. This is all technically
beta,
brand new stuff. We are pioneers. If you're streaming like games or anything really, like you're a pioneer because in human history this has never happened. So,
did you forget about Roman television shows?
Oh, what, in the Roman Empire that happened?
Yeah, I saw that episode of Star Trek. It happened.
Oh. Some alternate world.
Yeah, it was. I think, yeah, it was. Now that I remember, it was, they found this world that was, basically had high technology, but it, they were still doing, like, Roman stuff. Like they had the duel arena and the Coliseum and stuff like that.
Full circle.
It was kind of interesting. Like,
it almost sounds like a Twilight Zone episode.
Well, like, you can totally realize that I'm pretty certain that they just were running out of stuff to do. Because there's so many times that, like, they've what's the word? Done an episode where, oh, this is just like Earth, but like they had a Nazi episode, and oh, they were just like Nazis. I'm like, even had the swastika and everything. So I'm like, all right, we're getting kind of too on the nose.
I was gonna say that makes you think somebody's like,
what?
Man, I got this. I'm thinking of the producers back then or the writers. It's like, we got this episode we got to put out. I want to include Nazis.
Was that Gene Roddenberry?
Huh?
Was it Gene Roddenberry that did Star Trek? I don't remember. Like, my mind's going kind of blank. Why are you just off in the distance? Like, oh, you're getting wood?
Yeah.
You're just chopping wood in the rain.
As you do.
As you do.
Yeah, I think that if at some point they were just like, hey, you know, let me in. They were like, you know, I want to make them Nazis, but I'm not quite sure how to
introduce that.
This design. What do you think about this design? And then like the design is like a swastika, but it's like got stuff taken out. And the producer's probably like, you know, this is good. Just add this line and this line, and he just makes it a complete regular swastika.
Yeah, well, they were even calling it that, so. I mean, I still need to finish it. I'm on the last season of the original series, and it's kind of like Hello from the Magic Tavern, where I just have to watch it in short bursts.
Yeah.
And because 1970s television is...
It's a Trek for you.
Yeah, really. I mean, shoot. I think my most familiarity with 70s shows was not that 70s show, but the Waltons because of my grandma.
Wow.
So I don't know if you know that show, but it came on, of course, TV Land.
Heard of it. It reminds me of. I don't know why they reminded me of Days of Our Lives, because I feel like apparently Days of Our Lives started from a regular just show.
Really?
It wasn't a soap opera. It was like a regular drama.
Yeah.
And then they were like, hey, you know what? These kind of, I guess you can call them trashy storylines. They work. Hey, people love to see this stuff. So let's just make this part of it. And they pioneered the soap opera.
You know, like, my problem, you know what? It's all coming together. Like, because I think that's part of the problem with cinema today. They're using the soap opera format of just recycle old storylines.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. Like, I get it. There's only so much you can write, you know? But, I don't know. You don't have to be so on the nose about it.
Yeah. It's not subtle enough.
Yeah.
It's too subtle. And then they switch it, and then it's just, like, blatant.
Stupid.
It's basically just confusing at the end of the day.
Really, it is.
For?
What's up? What'd you say?
No. Oh crap! I ain't been playing no music this entire time.
Uh-oh, it's just been radio silent over at Fox's.
I'm scared to. I'm on like Spotify here, scared to play music because
Oh.
it works. I don't know what it's gonna. I played something from a smaller artist and it got. So I don't know. Not bad, got, but
It got.
Play some SDK again. Uh-oh.
That was me.
I figured because I looked around. I was like, thank God for this fence.
I was gonna say you've added a fence now, so I don't really have to worry about killing you in one hit. Hey, guess what we're having for dinner?
The meats.
It is meat, but not Arby's.
Wulong beef.
Nope. It
I don't know.
is McWieners. It is hot dogs.
Dude, did you see what they're turning that DQ into on Hacks Cross?
No, what?
It's like hot dogs. I don't
What?
know. I forgot the name of it already. It was like it's a black and white sign, bro, and it looks gourmet as all get out, and it's like hot dogs. I forgot what it's called. It's something hot dogs, and I'm like this. Okay, I am open to what y'all might want to do with this.
Dude, I will eat there as long as it doesn't look sketchy.
Yeah.
Cause there's a food truck by your house, and it's a seafood truck, and it says kick back and relax with delicious seafood. And every time I see it, I get nervous because I'm like, we're not near any ocean, and you're on a food truck, so
That is concerning.
it makes me worried.
It's like best case scenario, this ain't the freshest of seafood.
Yeah.
Worst case, I'm going to throw up all over the place after I eat y'all's food.
Just everywhere.
Like, I'm not confident in this at all.
Dude, speaking of, my biggest fear right now is that someone gets sick before the trip.
Ugh.
Like, I'm so nervous that is going to occur. And, like, I'm not trying to jinx this. It's just in my head. I'm freaking out.
Ready to say, damn it.
Yeah, already prepared.
Why would you eat them before you do it?
Nobody eat anything stupid.
Everybody just eating crackers and bread.
I think my chat's delayed because Gelnix just called me a dick.
What?
Yeah, and I'm like, it has to be in relation to me. No, shut up. To me calling him out on Rumble in the Bronx.
Oh. Oh, I meant to. Oh, going a little ham, skeleton. All right. Yeah. I actually told somebody about it today. My barber. Dude, I saved it because it was gonna be awkward because I'm so awkward. Oh.
It's okay.
I love myself. I do. I love myself, and I love my awkwardness. But sometimes I'm in the moment.
Go too far in a few places.
I'm so awkward sometimes. So I got my hair cut, and finally, and because it was driving me crazy, and
Make me cry.
after I get up, I give him the because I didn't know if he was wanting a handshake.
Oh.
Or sometimes we do a handshake and the money at the same time, so I hand him the money and the handshake. And this time I just handed him the money, and he could tell he was real gracious about it. He just dapped me up because I was like, oh shit, I don't know what to do after this. And then after I dapped him up, I did like a Bruce Lee like stance, like, oh, like
Why?
I had to stop. And I was like, okay, now I have to explain why I just did that. And I was like, man, it saved me, man. So I'm getting used to doing that, man. I was like, man, I can't help it. I just saw Rumble in the Bronx, man. Did you see Rumble in the Bronx? It just saved the whole situation.
You were embarrassed. You were like, oh, I'm in public. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. I was like, hey, man, you seen Rumble in the Bronx? He was like, nah. And he's older than me, so I'm like, oh, yeah, man, you check it out. I know you like Kung Fu. I watched it with my friends last week. Man, I left so fast. I said, yes.
Real quick, Gelnick says it was over the Wiener Place, by the way.
Over the Wiener Place?
Yeah.
The Wiener Place?
It was, that's why I said dick. But no, I'm going to laugh. I have to laugh right now because I just imagine you going, oh yeah, I'm like you're imagining you're over here or something, and you're used to doing that random shit, and all of a sudden you're like, woo, and then oh shit, everyone can see me.
And lucky for me, it was like 1 in the afternoon, so like there was 3 other people in there, so it was fine, but also added to awkwardness.
I expect to see this pose on Thursday now. Or, yeah, Thursday now.
It was just, it was like a Bruce Lee, his, he puts his hand to his fist.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Like, oh shit, I've never done that here. You don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, because you do that all the time over here. You actually do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's funny. That's great. That is great.
I got the car like, oh, I'm so awkward. Like, but
hey, but that adds to it builds character. Oh my God, Gelnix is really upset over Rumble in the Bronx. He's like, you two in this movie.
It's not just us, but
dude,
go with that.
Dude, I'm telling you, Gelnix, I love it, and I'm like, you don't need to see all the other Jackie Chan movies because they're the same. Like,
bro, that John is a classic.
Yeah, they're all in the same vein of just stupid.
Like if Ross could hear you, Gelnix, he would be like, "What are you talking about?" If Professor Ross could hear you, he'd be like, "Now, Gelnix." He's not gonna call you that, but now, Gelnix, this is why this is like that. And then you probably be like, "Well, I understand it, but still weird," which is fine. What matters is that you understand it.
He said, "No, I'm not," and I don't know what he meant by that. Because whenever someone says, "No, I'm not," I immediately think of Joker. No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. This second T always trips me out. When I watch The Dark Knight, he's like, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not."
Yeah, he has to add that. I'm like,
okay.
Oh, okay. He says you can like it, but I didn't like it. I'm not. Yeah, it's like that. We're not saying that. It's just.
Yeah, that's important, Gelnix, because we ain't watching it again.
like I just know, like, it's. He laughed. He went, "Oh my God, you're pissing him off on my stream." But like, the thing about it is, like, I'm kind of like Spotify. I know you're not mad, dude. I'm messing with you. But I'm like Spotify. It's like you skipped over, like when you skip over a song, it assumes you don't like that kind of song. Well, the way you talked makes me know that you don't like that movie. So like now I will never play another Jackie Chan movie in the world. So like actually, so I'm more like YouTube. I go too far.
Yeah.
I go too far. It's like, oh, you skipped that song. We ain't playing anything with it again.
YouTube was like, oh my god, I don't care if you got notifications on. You
Right.
didn't watch it.
Right.
Like, what? I signed in for this. I don't care. Like, okay.
Dude.
Also, you got a copyright strike. What? Yeah. Like, all right.
My first one fell off my claim or whatever.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, so I'm like, whatever.
The machine's trying to take over early.
You bastards! Hey, oh man, we better wrap up, dude.
Oh yeah, it's getting to that point.
We're hitting. I just hit the 2-hour mark, so.
and I'm getting torrential rain.
Yeah. Well, and I just finished up the walls. If you want to come look at this place, I'm looking at yours from here. You can come look at mine.
Yeah, because about to round this thing off.
Ugh.
And be kosher.
Gucci.
Hold on, I gotta put some torches up here so stupid people aren't spawning.
Legally, you can't say that.
Legally, I remember they tried to cancel the word stupid, not to get
What?
like, yeah, they like, this was like 2000. Man, it died so fast. It died so fast. They tried to cancel. Saying the word stupid is offensive to like people with mental issues, and I was like, number one, you shouldn't be calling somebody with mental issues stupid. Like,
Yeah.
how y'all are saying it, like that's actually really offensive that y'all would try to cancel this by, oh no, they're gonna get offended because they're stupid. Like that is so wrong.
Well, it's implying that the stupid people are self-aware of their stupidity. Yeah.
It was a dumb dude. It died like in a week. It's like, you can't say stupid because this and that. And man, when I tell you, I never seen something fold on itself so fast, because then they called somebody stupid because they didn't.
Oh my God, it just didn't work.
Come on, man.
You gotta learn stick up. Amen. Gelnix, I'm built. Let me break it down. So Fox is building the watchtower. That's just kind of what I'm calling it now. I think that's what he's calling it too. But
Yeah.
I'm building. I always like to build interior, like underground. So this is probably gonna end up being like a grand hall, and this place will lead to various different sectors. See how nice and quiet it is in here compared to out there. But
You got a block over there.
yeah, it's freaking out. But so basically, I like to build in quadrants too. So like, this will lead to one room, that'll lead to another, and so forth. And this will just kind of be like a grand meeting area. Yeah,
Shoot shit. The round table.
yeah, you know how I like to be. Oh, it stopped raining.
You just get a little more stone, and then, oh yeah, I'm getting stoned after this. I'm getting a little more stone.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
I don't know why that is so funny to me.
What?
Oh yeah, Mr. Crab. It's, I guess, because the person sounds so excited when they say it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Gelnix, I don't know. I like building. I'm like a dwarf, I like building underground. Most of my structures underground are like huge. And more than likely, I will tell you right now, I will build an elevator up to the top of this using water. Because now that I have enough seaweed to make source blocks, I can make an elevator out of soul sand. Which we need to get to the nether, dude. That's something we need to do.
I keep forgetting that it's the end and the nether are like big goals.
Yeah, you're supposed to go to the nether and then the end. Because... Do you have to go to the nether for the end? I don't think you do. Yeah, you do. Blaze rods. So unless you're lucky enough to get a village that has a villager that's trading blaze rods, you have to go to the Nether and find a stronghold. Because once... Alright, man, have fun in the steam room. Gelnick says he's going to the steam room. Fox, so...
To hit that shit. So good.
God only knows. Like, where do they have a steam room? My gym does not have that.
Lifetime.
How much is Lifetime?
Well, when I was going, it was only $63 a month.
Nope.
As that dude told me, so it's probably like 100 and something.
Nope. Fuck that.
Because they went up on price every year.
I'm going to tell you.
They're still doing that.
I'm going to tell you right now. No. I'm happy with my 15 a month.
The man said it's only $63 a month. I'm in college at the time. I'm like, only? See, boy.
Is Lifetime... Here it goes. Hey, was Lifetime the gym we went to? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we actually did Lifetime, like, for 3 months. But it cost, like, $80 for us.
Man.
And it... Huh?
I said y'all went later after that price went up.
Well, we also went to the one in Houston Levy.
That's the one that we went to.
Oh, okay. See,
the prices like that.
I didn't know they had a steam room.
Yeah, steam room and a sauna. I mean, that's the same thing. No, that's two different things. I mix them up though.
You know, now that
they line the walls with menthol, so like when you go in there, you get pretty much opened up as far as like your nasal system or whatever.
Yeah,
it's nice.
I don't know. I'll look into it again. Oh, actually, I found out, dude. Like, the more people you have in a group plan for that, the better. Like, cheaper it ends up being for everybody.
Okay.
So, like, I think I calculated it, that if we could find, I think it was 6 people to do a group membership with, it in the end would only cost each of us like $20.
Man.
Yeah, so because I think after like the 3rd or 4th membership, they don't charge you any additional.
Oh.
Yeah, so, you know. But I liked, okay, I take back what I said. I liked Lifetime. It was just, it's expensive, and at the time, I definitely didn't go every day. And if I'm going to spend $80 a month, I'm going to go every day.
And especially, I mean, they got all, and if you're not using all the facilities, man, that's honestly in most of the calculation of the price is all the facilities.
Yeah, because I mean,
all that stuff.
Because they got the big pool and they got multiple pools actually, and I don't know. Yeah, is one an Olympic size?
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, maybe I will do it. I don't know. Not now.
I feel like it's something that like you go in with a plan. Like, all right, for 6 to 8 months, I'm doing this. Like, it shouldn't be something you just
spend money on.
I want to go to the gym. That's not like Lifetime to me.
Yeah, I agree because like with where am I at? I don't even remember where I'm at. ATC. Like, I don't care. It's $15. So that's cool. But man, like you said, you need to have some sort of commitment or plan ready for spending 80 or whatever.
Because I feel like if I'm doing that, I need to go ahead and just they have personal trainers that you can hire over there. So
yeah.
That's what I need to do. if I'm doing them, I'm paying for all that, you know.
Because my wife got one and they just were like, "You're severely dehydrated," and she's like, "All right."
Like, I wish I was in the room or something when that happens. I'd be like, yeah, that's most people. That's why we hired you.
Yeah.
Most people are dehydrated.
Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. I'm coming to you. Oh, I'll tell you what to do. With the next lesson for $45.95. And you know, it's some stupid shit. Anyway, I keep talking. So let's wrap it. Let's roll.
These folks trying to kill me.
All right. So, all right, guys. As always, we can see Fox going to bed up there, going to his tower.
I'm out of here.
And yeah, I see him. So as always, please check us out every Wednesday at 3. We seem to be going longer and longer every time. but that just means we're having fun. Yeah. But check us out. Check Fox out tomorrow at 3. Still, I think, doing Prince of Persia. And he'll start that at 3. And then check me out Friday. We're going to do Final Fantasy 7. It's going to be at 3 o'clock. And I believe we're going to do a whole backstory with Barrett's character. And I think... oh, Lord. I hope we're going to get to Gold Saucer. But anyway, it's been great. I'm going to get off.